So on behalf of the Bob Woodruff Foundation and IVMF, we just want to thank you all for being here, for participating in our high-impact collaboration, barriers and breakthroughs, employing veterans with disabilities. But we really think that this is kind of like a phase one. So we all got here and we started talking and we met each other. And hopefully this is just kind of the beginning of something more. But all along, if you've been involved with us at all in the planning process, or you know the folks at the Bob Woodruff Foundation and certainly the folks at IVMF, we're not really interested in just talking about it. So we wanted to just create this forum. Like I said, make the connections. But we have 3 things that we're going to commit to you for now. And then your homework is to think about the people that you've met and to think about some of the things that you've learned or some of the connections, or maybe this is duplicative or whatever, and connect the dots yourselves. So we encourage you to network and help us be smarter, because you all are the experts and the ones that are doing the work. For us, what we are going to do is one, and James, what a spoiler alert, we're going to send you the resources that we've referred to, that IVMF has done a lot of hard work and kind of put it all in one place. So I think that's a really good start. And then the second thing that we're going to do, and this is the big news, is basically create an addendum to that guidebook that focuses specifically on the specific needs of veterans with disabilities as it relates to employment. So kind of building upon what IVMF has done for veterans in general. We're going to pull some of the things that we talked about here and then really kind of follow up with a lot of you all and hopefully put something meaningful together that we can use as another resource. And then for the nonprofits that are involved, the Bob Woodruff Foundation is interested in really kind of the origin of doing this in the first place was for us to, we want to have a meaningful impact in the employment space. So we thought, well, we should talk to the people that are really doing this and that need the support, and we'll just find the best ones and channel our funding through them and to them. So we hope that you've met some people and maybe feel inspired and have some good ideas. So we're opening it up to, you can send us a proposal for funding. It just has to have 2 things. It has to have a collaborative component, and it also has to not be duplicative of what the government is already providing for these service members. So those are our 3 next steps, and I encourage you and welcome hearing what you've taken away from this. And like I said, I think we'll be back. This is just the beginning. So thank you all for participating.
I don't know that I have much to add to that, other than again to say on behalf of the IVMF, thank you very much. My buddy Steve Robinson over there tossed out I know when Steve in a nice and sometimes not so subtle way calls me to the carpet in terms of hey, we don't want this just to be about talk, and we were saving till the end, but we are going to build from this, as Anne-Marie talked about, build from this session a new focus related to our employment work, and to include publishing a leading practices guide focused on employment for veterans with disabilities very specifically. We're going to ask for a lot of your help. We want to tell your stories. We want to take from the folks that were here. So for example, the NOD stuff. We want to talk about that as a class leading practice in the context of this publication, and a lot of the other things that were discussed here. And again, try to put some thought leadership into the space with regard to how do we do this well. So we're excited about what comes next. I think it's a high potential space. It certainly is a deserving population, and for a lot of us, it really is a passion. It is vets with disabilities that got me into this work 7 years ago to begin with. So again, thank you very much for participating. We look forward to what comes next, and hopefully everybody has at least a couple hours to walk around a beautiful day in DC for the rest of the day and check out the weather. So thanks so much.
Thank you to the IVMF team, certainly Mike and Ray and James and everyone else behind the scenes that's done so much. And then, of course, the Bob Woodruff Foundation team, Barbara and Ashley and Sarah, and the event organizers. And I know there's so many more people. And, of course, Garth. So thank you very much, all of you. So please stay, mingle, or otherwise, hit the road before the traffic.